Hey guys, welcome back to another Throne and Liberty video, and today I'm going to be showing you the best spear in the game, and it's not going to be the one you think it is, I guarantee it. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the spear I currently have equipped. If you have this equipped also, the Shaquille's Mineville Harpoon, you need to take it from your inventory and either sell it. Well, you can't sell it. There's no lithographs of this item, so delete it. Don't delete it, just use it to transfer to another spear, because this spear is totally useless. The spec on this one, nobody uses just Javelin Surge, and I'll show you why. Everybody uses Javelin Inferno spec, which doesn't work with the passive. It doesn't work at all. It makes it useless. So let me show you first the ability without the spec, the way they want you to use it. The only way it works is if you don't have this spec equipped. So now it's just Javelin Surge. It will do as the passive says, which is pierce multiple targets, but the only way for that to happen if they're lined up in a row, which is horrible, and you only get one of them, one throw. So you charge it up, let it go. It hits all three of them, right? Fine. But if they're not in a row, which is really hard to get them in a row, it's not going to pierce it. I'll show you that as soon as the cooldown comes back up, which is a long cooldown. Not only that, but the Javelin Inferno spec has no cooldown, and I'll show you that too. Alright, so let's go ahead and do it with them not lined up. Does it hit either one of them? And they were kind of touching it too, and it still didn't hit either one of them. So nobody's going to use that when you could use this instead. Let me go ahead and equip the Javelin Inferno spec. Now to use this, there is a little caveat. You gotta have the opponents or the enemy under the Ember effect, which you can get really easy just by pressing a couple buttons. You know, get the Ember effect on them, and then you can use this from anywhere. Okay, any target, it's gonna hit all of them. You know, any of them that are close by, it's just gonna hit them all, and you get a ton of throws with it. You know, and it also has no cooldown. As soon as your cooldown comes back up, and you get the Ember effect applied again, you're good to go with it. There's no cooldown. I'm just lagging a little bit, but yeah, there's no cooldown. It's gonna hit it from any direction, anywhere. It's gonna hit them, all the targets that are close by. So nobody's gonna use the regular Javelin Surge effect when you could use that one. So the passive for this one is completely useless. The Mineville Harpoon. So I'm gonna unequip this, and I'm gonna go make the one that is actually really, really good. And you'll see that in a second. Get weapon I'm going to show you real fast is this one, Queen Belendar's Spear. Now a lot of people think this is the best spear in the game, but I don't, and it's because the passive on this one, again, I don't use. Nobody uses Death from. Some people use it in certain situations, but I don't use Death from Above. It takes like 5 seconds to use. You jump up in the air, you fall down, do like 200% damage. It also has a 45% chance to inflict fear on your opponents, but if it doesn't inflict the fear, then the passive doesn't activate on this spear, which is that it pulls the enemies together, which I don't see the point of if they're already feared anyways. It doesn't matter if you pull them together. I don't see the point of this passive at all. So this one is not the one I'm going to be using. Now this one, again, the passive, I don't find useful at all. They could have really made these a lot better, but using abilities that we actually use. I think it's called Junobote or something like that. Yep, here it is. The Junobote Smoldering Spear. Now, you use this one, the passive, it's the passive is going to use it's going to enhance the Blood Tech Aura ability. Now, the Blood Tech Aura is just like an AoE around you that heals you a little bit and does a little bit of damage. Now, if you use this this weapon's passive, all it does is inflicts 120% of base damage per second whenever you're using that ability, which is not a big deal. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just going to be a little bit of extra damage. That's all it's going to do. Again, I don't use that ability. I don't see the point in using that and doing a tiny bit of damage to people around you. No good. I don't think it's good at all. So I'm going to be showing you the one that I'm going to be using and everybody should be using, I believe, which is this one right here. This Skull Severing Spear. It has 5 strength, 7 fortitude, really good stats. And at max level, it's going to get you, let's see, can I see that max level? 9 strength and 11 fortitude. The fortitude is a new stat they added to the game, which gives you a lot of extra endurance, I believe it is, and defensive stats. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the best spear in the game. Get ready for it right here. I'm going to craft it right in front of your eyes. I needed the materials. I crafted them. Now it's ready to go. This weapon is going to give you a lot of fortitude and strength. At max level, it's going to give you 11 fortitude, non-strength. Fortitude is a new stat that lets you get a lot of extra defensive stats. You get endurance, you get CC resistance, you get evasion. You get a ton of defensive stats with fortitude. So I'm really looking forward to using this. And now we're just going to transfer the blessings and the levels from the previous spear we had, the Mineville Harpoon, into this new spear, Skull Severing Spear, aka the best spear in the game. And here we go. Let's do it. Why is it not working? Hold on one second. Come on. Alright, now it should be good. Let's do it. Leveled up. What is happening? Oh, okay. There it goes. Ta-da!